overload of humor. Yes, attach attention to this one. I'm waiting later. The name of the lady now the whole one is spoiled. There's something like the woman, Baba Salada, warrior, ably accompanying our king, the overlord of Lima. The warrior of Lima, Baba Salada, they're showing that everything is in shape. The moment our overlord is seated, we want all those there. The moment our overlord is seated, we want everyone seated. Please.
Jama'a mu haɗu wanga fage mai albarka a cikin nima mai albarka da za mu yi zama na shekara 20 ga sarkinmu na nima duka baki ɗaya. Muna kauna wanga zama a zauna lafiya a gama lafiya. Sarakuna da muka zo da sauran jama'a da mutane hukuma dukkan mu baki daya, mazanmu da matanmu da muka adarci wanga mazauni da kauna da fata a zauna lafiya a gama lafiya. Shugaban gari ba da dadewa ba yana zuwa tare da mataimakinsa. Allah ya zo da su lafiya ya koma da su lafiya. Sa'annan kuma muna roƙon ubangiji kasar mu kasar Ghana, Allah ka aje mu lafiya, Allah ka tabbatar da zaman lafiya. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, arrahmanir rahim, maliki yawmiddin, iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله وتلك الأمثال نضربها للناس لعلهم يتفكرون. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو العالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو ملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار متكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مباركا وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم يا رب هذا دعاء منا ومنك الإجابة وهذا جهد منا وعليك التكلان. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم اجعل الأمن والطمأنينة في غانا. اللهم اجعل الأمن والطمأنينة في غانا. اللهم اجعل الأمن والطمأنينة في غانا وفي سائر بلاد المسلمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. بسر الفاتحة. آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. صلوا على النبي.
To muna nan we implore Hajiya Nenafal any moment from now. She will be introducing to us the chairperson for the program. But let me take the opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Ben Abdallah Banda, coordinator for Zongo and Inner City Secretariat at the Office of the President. And we appreciate him for coming to be a part of us today. And to all protocols who are here, we want to thank you. We appreciate you. And so let me take the opportunity before she comes with the introduction of the chairperson. Let me take the opportunity to introduce to you some high personalities on the high table. We have in our midst Honorable Freddie Blay, former national chairman, MPP. Please put your hands together for him. Ataba Masa. And the former Deputy Speaker of Parliament, we thank you, we appreciate you for coming. We have Honorable Asamoah Boateng, Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, is also with us. Please put your hands together for him. Ataba Masa, thank you so much for coming. We have Chief Alhaji Idris Mohammed Mingo, National President, Fulani Chiefs, is also here with us. Put your hands together for him. Ataba Masa. We have also in our midst Sheikh Kamaluddin Abubakar, National Imam of Shia Ghana, is also here with us. Put your hands together for him. We appreciate you. We have the MP for the area, Honorable Nasir Muhammad Toure, otherwise known as Maknaza, is also here. Put your hands together for him. Ataba Musumana Haba, Abu Mongo de Sosai. And we also have the MCE, Hajia Salma Adams Scooter. She's also here. Put your hands together for her. And also in our midst, we have Alhaji Abdullahi Baba Sharif, CEO, Marhaba FM, is also here. Please, can you rise? Let's see you. Put your hands together for him. Mongo de Sosai. I think by now, our lady is ready. Nenafal to introduce to us the chairperson for the occasion. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adiza Nenafal and I'll be introducing the chairperson. Amadou Kado Abdullahi, a retired Major General of the Ghana Armed Forces, has his roots in Nima and is a respected member of the Zongo community. In the course of his military career, General Abdullahi has exclusive responsibility for the professional and skilled training of all ranks within the Ghana Armed Forces. General Abdullahi is an accomplished peacekeeper and has participated in UN peacekeeping operations in various capacities, the latest being as the Chief of Staff of UN Interim Force in Lebanon. He had also involved in the launch Ghanaian troops into peace support operations as well as lead Ghana's military delegation to numerous international peacekeeping missions. He has also served the nation in various capacities, He also was a member of Joint Ghana-Côte d'Ivoire Commission, which mediated a successful resolution to the conflict in the wake the Asante Kotoko ASEC post-soccer match violence. He has been called upon to share his rich and vast experience at various seminars and workshops, both within and outside Ghana. In the field of telecommunications, General Abdullahi has served as telecommunications expert in various positions of command, leadership, and management within the outside of Ghana. The rich and vast background gives him deep insight to the challenges confronting the deprived, marginalized, and vulnerable, as well as those excluded from mainstream society and their prosperity in fueling conflicts. General Abdullahi is a strong advocate for positive and affirmative action on poverty reduction, improved health and sanitation, better housing, enhanced and accelerated education, and economic empowerment of deprived communities, and has been involved in agenda setting, strengthening of society, of civil society, and capacity building through leadership to the Zongo community, and also monitoring the long-suffering youth to hope and aspire for better future. General Abdullahi is a proud recipient of numerous awards for his distinguished and meritorious services to his community. His chieftaincy titles include Dan Garba of the Nima community and Magajin Gari of East Ayawaso. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairperson, General Abdullahi.
Please put your hands together for our chairperson, General Abdullahi. At this moment, we shall call upon our chairperson to come forward and accept whether he will be chairing the occasion. With all humility, okay.
I want to start by greeting everybody in the Islamic tradition. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I didn't hear a response. I am actually... So we continue. I want to, thank my daughter Aisha for the introduction. I was trying to look at the protocol, and it's a tall one. The president is on his way coming. The vice president, we are expecting the vice president. Nii Futa is here, and all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen are here. So I acknowledge all of you. Thank you very much. It is indeed a privilege to be singled out of the numerous, very distinguished personalities within this community to be appointed the chair for this function. I would want to thank the organizers for this singular honor. I deem it an honor and indeed a pleasant duty to perform. Now to the task ahead. We have a very, very tight program if you look at the program. And I think we also started a bit late. So we will need the cooperation of each and every one of us here to ensure that we carry out exactly what we have earmarked for ourselves. You also heard me talk about the very eminent personalities, including the first and second gentlemen of this nation who are expected here today. So we expect comportment and discipline from all, so that at the end of the day, Nima will have its nice cloth and wear in respect of discipline. Finally, I want to thank Allah for this special day and pray for a successful program. Without much ado, I would want to take my seat and get this program started. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Mr. Chairman, former Chairman of NPP, Fred Blay, Honorable MCE, Honorable Selma Kuta, National Imam of Shia, Sheikh Abdul Kamaluddin, Honorable Chiefs, MPs, Magadiers, Assemblymen, and women, all protocols observed. I deem it a great honor to stand on behalf of my colleague chiefs to join the Nima Parliament Chief, Alhaji Nii Futa, whom you all know as Alhaji Muhammad Shanfal, popularly known as Nii Futa, to celebrate his 20th anniversary today. Today is Nima Day, and it will go a long way on our history to be celebrated every year. Nima is awake, and it's awake in the sense that we are going to be our neighbors' keepers than before. We are very thankful to Nii Futa and his family, the Magadiers, the chiefs, the imams, the youth, and those who help to make this day a reality. Nii Futa, we the chiefs are behind you, and we are highly proud of you. May you live long in happiness and prosperity. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you all and keep you safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Shi suka sani ba san kowa ba, kuma tare da shi ne za a yi wannan tafiya har a kai inda za a kai. Shi yasa bisa haka muna gode musu sosai. Yau sun jaddada mubaya'ansu zuwa ga Sarki Nii Futa. Muna godiya sosai, Allah ya saka da alkhairi. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, we'll take a breather and then we'll invite upon our sister, Mariam Abubakar Haruna Futa, to come and deliver a nice and a sweet poem. So if she's available, we call upon her to come and deliver the poetry. Idan akwai Mariam Abubakar Haruna Futa daga cikin tsarin program, za ta zo da ɗan muna baitutuka masu zaki na poem. Idan tana kusa sai ta marmatso saboda mu shigar da sauran aiki. In ba haka ba kuma mun ci gaba da sauran abin da yake akwai. Please, the Jindo the Gon, matan sarki kenan, an gaishe ki, za ta je ta mika gaisuwa a bisa tsarin na gargajiya ta gaida jama'a. Godiya muke. Mun gode matan sarki. Thank you.
Soja.
Muna turakin bisa kai ma muna maka gaisuwa da wannan lokaci. All right, thank you. We'll pause you. We beg you. It's okay. All right, so the moment we've been all waiting for the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. We are now at the ground by Kufuor. So, as per protocol, when we see him approaching, the best way we can usher him and welcome him is that we all want to rise up and appreciate him until he is seated. So please bear with us. We're all going to do that. Thank you so much. Of media houses, we have the Baina TV, we have the CTTV, we have GH1 TV, we have Hafiz TV, we have Graphic Communications, Ghana Web, Unia TV. Welcome the President of the Republic of Ghana here in Nima. Nana ado dankwe kufu ado. Me dubun nasara. Nana ado dankwe kufu ado. The moment he approaches, with all humility, we all rise to welcome him. Da zarar mun ga yana isowa a bisa girmamawa mu dukkan nan mun tashi domin mu tarbe shi. Please, can we rise up? Can we rise up? The public, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. That's him exchanging pleasantries with the people. That is the President of the Republic exchanging pleasantries with our chiefs and opinion leaders. Asani Fashi, the kansa dan Nima ne. The president is from Nima. Just for your information, he's no stranger to this town. That's him exchanging pleasantries with Nii Futa, the overlord of Nima. Mungo de Susai. And that's him exchanging pleasantries. Sarki Mama Auta, Sarki Salamayaki, Alhaji Mala Ibrahim, Sarki Basari, Chamba, Nash, Sarki Nash, the Fulani. That is the warrior of Nima, Baban Salah, also exchanging pleasantries with the president. And the Kado chief also exchanging pleasantries with the president. Thank you so much, Mr. President. And that's the president himself is very, very happy to meet his people. And that's what we need to take home today. The president is very, very happy, exchanging pleasantries with all and sundry who have come to grace the occasion. Please, the President of the Republic of Ghana is going to accept pleasantries with our mothers. Aibuda. And then he will continue with the pleasantries. And when he's done, shugaban kasar Ghana na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kenan yake dinka gaisuwarsa zuwa ga daukacin jama'a a wannan taro. Yanzu haka zai je ya samu gurin zama sai mu ci gaba da sauran aiki kamar yadda yake akwai. Honorable Zakraman, parliamentary candidate, is also on the high table. Very soon we will be exchanging pleasantries with the all right. So please. All right. So all can sit, please. Let's have some sanity. Let's continue with the program.
Lesson it was, so he called it Nima. Some jeered, some scoffed, calling him the definition of a dreamer. Somebody has come who is not afraid. Somebody has come, our futures are made. Somebody who shared and gave hope to many. Somebody firm, a disciplinary. Somebody kind who empathizes. Somebody with vision and realizes. Like a baker, he prepared us to be wholesome and fresh. Like a brother, he became one of his flesh. Like a leader, he cast his mind ahead. Like a leader, he cast his mind ahead. Like a surgeon, he made timely incisions. Like a father, he faithfully led. Today, we benefit from his decisions. Nii Futa, Baba, our great ancestor, rest in peace. Ale Jikanka, thank you.
Once again, give it up. Put your hands together. Okay, let's all settle. It's now time for the celebrant, the one and only, who his reign has been nothing but blessings to and for the people of Nima and its environs. When we talk about business, Nima is one of the hubs that business is thriving, and we're happy because the leadership and the support system has been put in place has been yielding a lot of results. He's been able to put together and to organize all the tribal chiefs under one big umbrella. And all of them are paying homage to him. And today, on the occasion of his 20th anniversary, Muhammad Sainafal Nii Futa will address all of us at this moment. With all humility and respect, let's all put hands together as we hear our king, the overlord of Nima, Nii Futa. Put your hands together.
Permit me, Mr. Chairman, General Abdullah Kado, to first and foremost address and welcome His Excellency, the Head of State, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and President of the Republic of Ghana. And more importantly for us, the preeminent citizen of Nima. Your Excellency, Nima, Sarakai, ministers, members of parliament, eminent jurists, excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pride and joy that I stand before you today to celebrate the 20th anniversary of my coronation as the chief of Nima. 20 years ago, I was torn between accepting what I considered to be a very important national assignment offered by the then President and the nomination by my family to be the chief of Nima. At the end of the day, my family's persistence won, even though, as I realized later, I could have performed both functions without any legal or customary impediments. As I look back to the past 2 decades, I am thrilled by a deep sense of humility and gratitude for the trust and support I have received from family, friends, my chiefs, the youth, and the men and women, not only of Nima, but the whole of Accra and beyond. When I first took on the role of the chief, I made a solemn promise to serve and lead our community to the best of my abilities. We have had challenges over the years, social, cultural, economic, and more. But through them all, we have remained united and unwavering in our commitments to progress and stability. I am deeply grateful to every one of you for your unalloyed support and being the driving force behind our success. If our community has thrived and flourished today, it is because of your dedication, passion, and resilience. At this juncture, let me take this opportunity to show my immense gratitude to brother chiefs of the Zongo, chiefs of Nima, Accra, and all the regions of Ghana for their love and support throughout the years. I'm also very grateful to the men and women of the various committees set up to organize this celebration. You have done a yeoman's job. May Allah continue to bless you. Your Excellency, on the glorious day when we have all gathered here to celebrate our journey into a modern-day Zongo leadership, I take this opportunity to declare this day as the Nima Day, to be celebrated every December. These celebrations will be used to take stock of our past, deliberate on our present circumstances, as well as strategize for the accelerated human development in the Zongo community. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we have over the years complained and shown our unhappiness, and rightfully so, about white seem-to-be deliberate exclusion and the lack of adequate recognition and representation at the higher levels of government. For instance, I cannot point to one true Zongo person in the cabinet of all governments of the Fourth Republic, certainly not in the Second and the Third Republics. Yet, needless to remind everyone here that we constitute a very significant part of the Ghanaian society, both in numbers and in quality of human resource. Very often considerations are made for regional and gender balances, but not for Zongo communities, whose only crime, Mr. President, is that they spread throughout the country. The Zongos may be minorities in many of the regions, but cumulatively, only a few regions in Ghana can come close in terms of numbers. What should have been an advantage has rather turned out to be a disadvantage. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we cannot entirely blame governments for this situation, as we also have responsibility for a chunk of the blame. I do not have the slightest of doubt that we of the Zongos love one another and wish one another well. We have, however, failed over the years to gather the courage to translate this love into building structures that can offer leadership capable of negotiating with governments and other institutions to ensure adequate participation of our people in the fullness of national life. It is only through that collaborative efforts and strong leadership that Zongo communities can realize this potential. I will humbly suggest that we use the Nima Day celebrations to bring together all stakeholders, including our chiefs, the youth, professionals, and to kickstart discussions to ensure that we achieve the desired objective. Mr. Chairman, permit me to extend on behalf of all of us gathered here our warmest welcome and deepest gratitude to His Excellency, the Head of State, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and Nima's preeminent citizen, for making time to grace this occasion with his presence. We are reliably informed that the President has had to delay and reschedule his travel time in order to be with us this morning. I'm not surprised that, Mr. President, that you have done this, for it is not the first time that you have honored me with such a gesture. In March 2014, when you made up your mind to contest the 2016 elections, you drove straight to my palace with your entire entourage to inform me of this decision. You told me you did not want me to hear the announcement on the air. I observed your entourage was surprised that I am the first to be accorded this courtesy. I also remember that your vice presidential candidate then, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is now the presidential candidate of the Republic of Ghana, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, stood up in an emotional tone, told the gathering in my palace that by Allah, this is the first time I am hearing my leader tell anyone, including myself, what he is going to say at the press conference. Having invited me, I'm quoting Mr. Bawumia, having invited me to accompany him to the press conference, I expected a positive news. But he never said anything to me regarding what he's going to say until I heard him say it this morning. Mr. President, additionally, you honored me and my people once again by appointing me as the first chairman of the governing board of the Zongo Development Fund. You have done some more than I can disclose here. And now it is not, and this is not for the consumption of the public. We are most grateful. My friend and my president, I have always prayed for you and for your success of your government. Mr. President, for the past 7 years, you have remarkably steered the affairs of this country under difficult circumstances. The difficulties that the entire world, including Ghana, have had to go through as a result of serious disruptions in economic and social life brought about by COVID-19, the Russian-Ukraine war, and in the case of our subdivision, the instability that occasions insurgency in West Africa, are overwhelming for any government to grapple with. Despite all these, we have remained an island of peace and stability. Mr. President, you will agree with me that poverty is pretty much a major development challenge in Ghana. And urban poverty in particular is gradually becoming a threat to efforts to consolidate the middle income status of this country. In Ghana, Zongo communities serve as primary sanctuary communities where migrant labor finds shelter as they prepare to launch themselves into their respective fields of endeavor. In spite of the hope offered by these Zongo communities, they have also come to represent large enclaves of poverty, slums, and other physical and non-physical vulnerabilities of the urban space. It is useful to acknowledge that the government has done their bit to ameliorate this challenge. Indeed, your government's response has been to establish the Zongo Development Fund with a vision to create prosperous, inclusive, sustainably developed inner city and Zongo communities across the Ghana. Other achievements of this government, which are worthy of mention, are the 3 HSS, national ID card with unique identifier, medical drones, ambulances in all constituencies. NHIS renewal on phones. Whilst acknowledging this effort, we also know that government cannot do it alone, and so the government's experiment need to be intervene. Having been born and bred in a Zongo community and learning from our struggles, I established an NGO called FAL Foundation in 2018. We were, however, careful to avoid a conflict of interest situation because the foundation shares similar views with the Zongo Development Fund.
To do as and put hands together as we welcome Honorable Ben Abdallah Banda.
Your Excellency, the President, our revered Chief, Nii Futa, Chief of Nima, Sarakuna, Maluma, Matasa, Koa. I have the singular honor to introduce a very revered person that you all know because he's the son of Nima. He's someone through whose leadership Ghana has seen and witnessed many transformational policies executed. He's someone who is courageous, someone who is accessible, someone who has a lot of passion for the development of this country. I don't want to take too much of his time because I know he's on his way to travel outside the country. Without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor once again to introduce the first gentleman of the land, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Thank you, Your Excellency, your audience.
She was a big magazine of Nima, as you know. I grew up here. I came here when I was 12 years old. Our father moved us here. I don't think there's any part of this area, any street, any part of this area that I don't know. I know this area like the back of my hand. And I enjoyed some of my happiest days of my youth right here in Nima. So it's important that I should be here on such a day because I'm one of you. I too, I'm a Nima boy. I'm happy that the chief, eminent chief, was an important political colleague. I should use the word comrade. When we're talking to somebody of the CPP tradition. It was a comrade in our struggle to establish democracy in this country. So the people of Nima, you're very lucky. You have a very enlightened man as your leader and chief. And some of the issues that he has addressed are issues that have guided me in the policies that I have taken. The need for us to find a way of integrating the Zongo community into the broad stream of Ghanaian life. That's what made me establish the Zongo Development Fund. The first time such a fund has been established in the history of our country. Because I believe strongly in bringing all the communities of this country together. Nii Futa is lamenting the fact that no Zongo person has featured in high places in the government of Ghana. I don't know whether Abdallah, whether you are a Zongo boy or not. He's a Zongo boy. He's right up there with us. But even more importantly, if by the grace of God, Muhammadu Bawumia wins the presidency in 7th of December 2024, we will have a Zongo First Lady in Ghana. So there's a lot of opportunity for. But more seriously is that the issues that you have addressed, the questions of poverty and exclusion, are matters of great concern to me and my government. And in many of the policies that we have brought, the free senior high school policy, the Zongo Development Fund, initiatives in industry and agriculture are all intended to try and bring us together as one. It is this sense of oneness, of being together, that has made Ghana the beacon of peace and stability. We live in a country where a Muslim minority can live peacefully and in harmony with the Christian majority. We live in a country where all the communities of Ghana can coexist and be together. And that is the legacy that we must all work hard to preserve. We mustn't listen to anybody who comes to talk the language of division or exclusion in our country. We don't want that. We're all parts and parcel of the Ghanaian framework.
and we should maintain that as our goal. Speaker Babin says I'm a lame duck. Well, that's his language. That's his language. I am still the President of the Republic, and I will continue to be so until the 7th of January 2025. And I have no doubt that the power to make decisions and to carry out policies is still firmly in my hands, and I'm not going to let it go. I don't know what he's talking about when he says lame duck. He has his own understanding of that, but I am not a lame duck president. So I came to share this day with you and to express my congratulations to the chief. 20 years in such an important position of leadership is not an easy matter, but he has done it with grace, with dignity, and with a great deal of wisdom. And I came here to be able to say so in public and congratulate him on his efforts as the leader of Lima. Unfortunately, I can't spend the rest of the day here with you. I have to travel. I have an official assignment in Rwanda, and already I'm late for taking off. But I thought it would not be right for me to go without coming here to say hello and also to say goodbye. Festivals and occasions like this are expensive events, and I can't come empty-handed. I brought some 50,000 CDs as my contribution to the expenses of the day. And Aziz Futa, please. Who's the national coordinator, has carried it on my behalf. So I want to thank you all very much for giving me this opportunity to say a few words, and also to indicate that growing up here, my grandmother was always worried that I was going to end up with one of your ladies. She remembers how much I enjoyed the company of the people from here. It hasn't changed. May God bless you all. Thank you very much indeed.
Hello. All right, once again, put your hands together for the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Adedankwe Akufo-Addo. Thank you so much for being here. Why is here and Zongo to say? All right. The President said Nii mani sabi da nan ya tashi na yi rayuwa kuma na yi komai yace babban sarkin mu sarki Muhammad Sani Fal mutumin sani abokin sa ne kuma ya san shi kuma yana mai matukar farin ciki da yake cewa al'ummar Nima sun amince da shi kuma suna tafiya tare. Yace yana da yakinin cewa tafiya kuma ya kyau kuma an samu abin da yake so a samu. Sannan yace in aka duba yau yana da inda zai tafi, amma yace bari ya zo ya kasance tare da al'ummar Nima, kasancewar shi dan kansa dan Nima ne, domin a yi wannan bikin cika shekaru 20 na sarkin mu Nii Futa. Yace yana mai matukar godiya da kasance tare da mu a wannan gurin, yana fatan alkhairi. A daidai wannan lokaci, at this moment, mun kira, we'll call upon one of our local entertainers. Za mu kira ɗaya daga cikin masu nishaɗantar da mu mai suna Sabo. Sabo, kana kusa, sarakuna da manya ana son ka zo ka jijjiga su, ka yaba musu kuma komai ya kyau. Sabo, kana kusa ka iso. Jama'a sani cewa Sabo boxer ne. Alhaji Ahmadu Salam, CEO Afro Arab, yana nan, shi ma muna mai barka da warhaka. Sabo boxer ne, heavyweight champion na Ghana, kana kuma yana aikin kalangu. Shi yasa baka da excuse ka ce baka aiki.
Tafiya sannu sai giwa, ina wayan gama su gaugawa. Yau na ga sarakuna kowa ya zauna, naga sarakuna kowa ya zauna yau naga abin mamaki yau ga sarki Nii Futa yau ga sarki Nii Futa sarki adili ne sarki zalimi ne sarki adili ne sarki zalimi ne sarki Nii Futa hadisa bana gode sarki Nii Futa hadisa bana gode ina kake sarki Nii Futa ina kake sarki Nii Futa ina iyalan Futa ina iyalan Futa hadisa bana gaishe ku zuriya na Futa namu hadisa bana gaishe ku iyalan Futa namu zuriya na Futa namu malam Futa mun gode ka gani madamu ni ne na Futa wasu na suna kuwa wai su ke da niwa wasu na suna kuwa wai su ke da niwa ƙarya suke yi mana ni ma na malam Futa ne ƙarya suke yi mana ni ma na malam Futa ne ka gani fandahu gani fanda gaishe ka ina za ki na gode hadisa na gaishe ka ina za ki namu Nii Futa ikon Allah Nii Futa ikon Allah Nii Futa ikon Allah a tare abubuwa hanya a bari kauci ga haushi ana ba su ya Nii Futa ba su yada ina zaki sarki Nii Futa wasu na suna kuwa wai ni ma na su ne wasu na suna kuwa wai ni ma na su ne yanzu kowa ya ga mai nima sarki Nii Futa namu yanzu kowa ya ga mai nima sarki ina hawa hayalla Nii Futa ba su yada sarki Nii Futa namu abule na gaishe ki sarki Nii Futa namu Nii Futa ikon Allah Allah sarki ya baka zaki Nii Futa namu Allah sarki ya baka zaki Nii Futa namu a tare abu gaba hanya a bari ka wuce ga haushi Allah ba su yaka Allah sarki ya baka ni ma na hannunka Allah sarki ya baka ni ma na hannunka Allah sarki ya baka suna nan suna kuwa wai su ke da nima suna nan suna kuwa wai su ke da nima ni ma na Futa ne ni ma na sarki Futa ne ni ma na Futa ikon Allah Nii Futa ikon Allah a tare abu gaba hanya a bari kauce ga harshe ana ba su yada ni sabo da magana da al'ada wani sarki da baki rai da shi can idan boka kullum shi magani yake yana kulla mun shari yana kulla makirci ya ce ya zo gabanka ni ban ga ya iso ba iya zo sarki ya baka azizu Futa nawo Allah sarki ya baka azizu Futa nawo Allah sarki ya baka zaki daga nawo ashe manaja ne jafa motos ashe manaja na jafa motos sarki har na sun yi tuwandoda sun yi sun kasa a tare a buga ba hanya a bari ka wuce ga haushi Nii Futa ba su ya da kaka shi kullo iho ya wani sarki na bakirai ƙarshe can jajen ido yana kulla baki ya ce na ya zo gaban ka ni ban gaya iya tare da abubakar har na sun yi Aji Sabo na gaishe ku jikokin Malam Futa Aji Sabo sai na Muhammadu Rasulullah.
All right, mun gode. Dan laka number 9922-21GR. Ka number 9922-21 ka block lori dan la ka je ka gyara lorin ka. 9922-21 ka block lori dan la je a cire lorin wurin dan la. A car with the registration number 9922-21GR.
And I will do my utmost best to help my community and my people. May Allah help me and guide me. So she, salam alaikum. So I swear that I will uphold the dignity of my position I will uphold the best of my ability and help my community and my people. May Allah help me and guide me. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Daman piyaro magajiyoyi ne duka shi sa ina ga muna gode ma Allah ba zan bari magajiyoyi su yi magana ba shi sa na karbi domin ba su girman su. Abinda Allah ya bamu yau babban abu ne, Allah ya sa mu iya riko mu yi aiki da shi ya zama muna abinda za a yi alfahari da mu, ba an ba mu kawai mu sa riga mu yi alfahari ba, abinda za mu yi aiki kowa ya yi ce alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Mun magajiya ga tana hajiya mama, ana taimake ku, ana biya bukatunku. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you, thank you. Kowa je zauna, kowa je zauna. The next item.
Madawaki Abdul Samiu Sale, Sarki Yaki, Alhaji Abdul Mumin, Alhaji Bibi, Sadauna, Faruk Ibrahim, Bibi, my father, Isha Alasan, Daddy, Sarki Samari, Amina Suka. Okay. Wanda yana sunan Fulani ne, kowa ya san Usman Fana. So da gidansu kenan, so shi kowa ya san na Usman Fulani, ya sauke muka da wasu kenan, ya fada wasu kenan. Usman Fulani kowa ya san su ke ga ana taimake su. Fulani.
Mun gode sosai. Gashi na an nuna su. Alright, so thank you. Gashi na an nuna su. Yana da muhimmanci a wannan taro a nuna su a su ma a san cewa lalle da su ake wannan tafiya. Da magajiyoyin duka mun gode sosai. Shi yasa mun gode bayan an gabatar da ku wai kuna iya komawa ku je ku zauna. Wai ku koma mazaunan ku. So at this moment, the Municipal Education Director, where is she? Madam, come. Please, to bayan gabatar da ku.
All protocol duly observed. Yes, this is Ayawaso East Education Directorate. Recently, we organized Best Teacher Award for the municipality. And Nii Futa happened to be part of the organization. So he invited us today. He invited us today to let the public see the teachers who are doing the work for our children to excel in education. For the first time, Ayawaso East, we have been able to get students into Wesley Girls Senior High, Cape Coast. It's very historic, and it is due to the hard work of these people you are seeing around me. They are the molders and the nurturers of these children. So we want you to recognize them wherever they go. Chief, please, these are your teachers. The hard-working teachers that are...
Abdul Rauf, this small boy, this young boy is the one who put together the drawing for the presentation. Look at how the drawing is so similar. You might think it's a picture, but this is a pepper sketch, a pencil draw. Put your hands together. Taba, Abdul Rauf, our young brother Abdul Rauf. Thank you. Mungo de Susei. All right, consent. All right. Okay, so the citation reads as follows. Citation of congratulations to the overlord of Nima, Nii Futa and Haji M.S. Fall. This is to congratulate you as you celebrate 20 years as the overlord of Nima, the Concerned Nima Citizens Foundation. Congratulate you on your leadership right from the days as the MP for our community when Ayawaso constituency was only one. We have witnessed peace, unity, progress and development in our community. Once again, congratulations from Concerned Nima Citizens Foundation. Thank you. Ataba, put your hands together. Please, Aduba. This community will follow. Anniversary, admirable leadership and service. Congratulate you on your admirable 20th reign as Chief of Nima. We profoundly value your leadership, community welfare, commitment, and enduring kinship with the Bisa people. Your diplomatic record, including parliamentary service during the Third Republic and Zongo Development Fund chairmanship, commends you with the utmost respect.
The chairman of the occasion, Honorable Abdallah, our traditional chiefs, Nime, Kename, Sarakuna, distinguished dignitaries here on the dais, imams, traditional leaders, and esteemed ladies and gentlemen. Can I also take this opportunity to say a very big thank you to the coordinating committee for such a fine turnout and ensuring that everything has gone on swiftly. Bravo, do. To commence with, I wish to send a prayer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, thanking him for allowing us all together here today. seek his mercy and ask that the blessing he bestowed on us to gather here on our families elsewhere and for the community, nation and Ghana as a whole. I also would like to say prayer for our departed soul, Malam Futa, Bashiri Futa, and the entire families, members who has departed in our community and nation. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for your speech. It is very illuminating, and I want to thank Nii Futa for launching a fund that will support our community. And I pray that all of you who have gathered here will give your full support to this charity.